we're back. It's FA Cup time. Our first game in the FA Cup as a League One team. And we're going to have a good year in the FA Cup. We're going to reach the third round this year. I've decided we're going to play Man U. And you know what? We're going to knock them out. I'm foreshadowing it. I'm being a medium or whatever they're called. Clearly not a medium anymore. I'm not even a large thanks to lockdown. Welcome back to episode 16 of Cadbury Heroes. We've only advanced one game since the last episode, and it has seen us fall a little bit further down the table, which isn't ideal. But we're here. We've got Coventry in the league, and then we've got Barnet in the FA Cup. Just before we run into the episode a little bit further, if you could do me the favour of liking and subscribing, show your support on the channel, that will be greatly appreciated. And in regards to the game, we played against Peterborough. It was quite a good game. I decided to make 3 subs at about 60 minutes. And I brought Watkin Jones on, along with 2 other players on the right-hand side. Watkin Jones got sent off. Didn't start the game, got sent off. That annoyed me. They took the lead, we struck back. They took the lead, we struck back. They then took the lead again and scored a winner, or a further goal, in injury time. So, not ideal. Far from. Does leave us currently sat in 17th. We do still have games in hand, so I think just avoiding relegation is key to this season, and then seeing where we are from there. Balance is actually in the minus at the moment, which is the first time I've seen that for a long time, possibly forever. So I'll have to keep an eye on why that is. And judging by our recent performances, we've got a hell of a lot of work to do in January. Our lineup for the game against Coventry: we're going McGrashik in goal. He's been playing really well. He's played fantastically in that Peterborough game. Pulled out a handful of brilliant saves. Alongside him, we've got Clark, Taylor, Stevenson and El Morsi as the back 4. And then we've got Wilson and Durkin outside of Peake and Drysdale. And then we do have John playing behind McGregor at the moment. Just come past 15 minutes. We've got a free kick with our right back. He's put a good ball through to McGregor. He's dinked it over the goalie and it's in the net. I was expecting a little bit more from that highlight, but it was just pass, shot, goal. Pretty straightforward play, but I'm over the moon about it. Good ball from Clark. The defence were caught napping, and a cheeky little finish from McGregor. I'm here all day for stuff like that. It's a corner for us on our left hand side. Durkin puts it in. It's headed away by Keogh quite comfortably. There's a little bit of a foot race between, I believe that's Peake. It's not. It's Drysdale. It's not even close. It's about 6 inches shorter than him as well. Keogh's now got the ball in the centre circle for them. Bojang, fantastic name, on their left. White, Treadwell, good ball forward to their striker. Ooh, got to look at the defender there. He just kind of, I don't even know how he was beaten to that ball. It's a throw for us. Our left-hand side. It's almost 30 minutes in. Durkin puts it to El Morsi. He's heading out on that left-hand side. Tried to get a ball in, but it gets deflected. Falls to Peake on the edge of the area. And he quite literally just passed it to their player. It's 2-on-2 in their favour now. I don't know how you can have an even amount in their favour, but they've scored from it, so obviously was in their favour. They managed to score his 17th goal of the season. Pretty sure McGregor scored about that. But it's too easy. They kicked it forward. A quick 1-2 between their strikers. And Mother Seal? Not a clue how to pronounce that. Pops it in the top corner for him. El Morsi puts it towards Durkin. Puts it to Peake on the edge of the area. He actually manages to find a pass. Drysdale gets it out to Clark. And he has a pretty limp shot straight at the goalie's hands. Watson's heading out with it for them. Pumps it forward to where Clark should be. And he does win that header. Drysdale then just stands and waits for them to get the ball off him, which is helpful. El Morsi's caught on his heels. And Mother Soil, just I don't know how you say his name, but whatever his name is, kicked it wide. It's half time. It's not looking great. They've had a few decent opportunities. We scored from a really good, well-worked goal, but I haven't really seen much threat from us since then. Stevenson's with a free kick, really deep for us on the left-hand side. Now we're in. Nice little triangles from the players, but I hope they're actually going to attempt to move it forward. John's got the ball, he's heading central. I mean, there we go. There is an opportunity for him. Everyone just kind of seemed to run at defenders. it's worked well into the box, into the 6-yard box, and Tyree Wilson's had a really easy finish into that near post. Gets us back in the lead. I felt like I was losing going in at that half time, but obviously I wasn't. But it was a well-worked goal. It eventually opened up the space. A few runs from our players to drag where theirs out of position and stick it in the corner. That's what we want to see. And the scoreline is also what we want to see. It's a highlight almost immediately. Bojang has just gone these little headers from a squat header. And McGregor's picked up a really stupid back pass from their player. Can he capitalise? Of course he can. He's got his 16th of the season. You complete your hat-trick, lad. You're equal with their striker. We're 3-1 up, and I think I'm going to make some subs just after this highlight. But it's just, he was under some pressure, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't under enough pressure to have to kick it up that far. And McGregor's done brilliantly to get the ball, get round his defender, and then pop it in the corner. That's what we want to be seeing from our striker, a little bit of initiative. For those substitutions, I'm thinking we'll take a peek out, and we'll put Kamara in for him. We have got the centre-backs playing okay. Tempted to take Stevenson out and put Preety in, actually. And we'll leave that third sub. I know John's playing okay, but we'll give him a little bit of time, see if we want to make someone else. Just less than 20 minutes left. Durkin's got a corner. Oh, he's put it right on Taylor's head and he's popped it in the net. It's 4-1. Those 2 quick goals just after the hour mark were pretty crucial for us, actually. Helped us properly just get the grasp of the game. Brilliant ball in. Their defence, Taylor's the only one that jumped. I'm not going to complain. I'm just not. El Morsi gets it to Durkin. Oh, an attempted clearance from their guy. Smashes it against Durkin. Kamara's got the ball. Puts it through to El Morsi, who's for some reason had a shot. And he's just struck the side netting. Less than 10 minutes left. I'm thinking we'll make a substitute. No, we won't. We'll watch this highlight. Then we'll make our substitution. But just before it starts, I am going to pop these down. Just to slow the game down a bit. I know we're winning quite comfortably, but you never know with Football Manager, do you? It's lying to me. That wasn't even a highlight. It's because I paused it. McGregor's got the ball. Wilson on their right side. Our right side. I don't know if that was intentional from Wilson. And I don't know whether it's better for it to have been or not. Tyree Wilson looks like he's about to pass out, so I'm going to make... I'm going to make a scene. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going to prove a point. Make a point. Whatever you want to call it. And take him off after that. Whatever it was. Watson for them. He's kicking it out from that attempt. Motherside knocks it on towards White. And, a fantastic save from Grashik. And Taylor runs over to... Yeah, he did make sure they got a corner. I thought he'd made sure they didn't get a corner. Patterson puts in the corner for them towards the near post, but none of their players attack it. That save is what I'm trying to tell you. Grashik is pulling out some fantastic saves. Paul, just a pointless pass again. Falarin, it's 3-on-2. How's this happened? I didn't make us defensive, but I took some of the offence out of us. And they're still hitting us on the break. What is that? What is Grashik doing? Love it. Those were fantastic saves. Admittedly, the first one was Harry Taylor for a tackle, but still, it's not the point. The second one was a brilliant save. There's less than 4 minutes left. He's all but done. Let's just pack our bags and go home, shall we? Happy days. Here we are, FA Cup day. We're playing Barnet. We're dragging them up here, up the M6, I think it is. Couldn't tell you, I'm not very good with motorways. I just slap ways on and that just tells me where to go. But we dragged him up a motorway. Enter name here. Could possibly be the M1. I need to start speaking about motorways. We dragged him up here from London on the on HS2 when it's eventually built and not destroying Arthur Villa's training ground. And then we're going to send him home. We're going to send him home with little tears rolling down their cheeks. And a sore ass. That was a bit weird. I'm not sure exactly what we're planning. We're going to beat them and make them cry. I feel weird now. So we've had our first transfer. Kind of. We've agreed to sell Mika Beereth. So he's going over to Preston for the dizzying sum of 18 grand. There's not much else to say to that, to be honest. But our team for today. We're going with Grashik in goal. Watkins, Taylor, Stevenson, El Morsi. Paul and Kamara outside of Peak and Key. And then we've got McGregor supporting Sol as the strikers. I got a few players in on a trial. Most of them are a bit naff, to be honest, and the ones that aren't naff are quite expensive. But we'll bring them in, see what they're up to. James Bree used to play for Villa. I thought he'd do good. He didn't. We're only just over a minute in. We've got a highlight. Starts off with a Barnet throw. Ryan for them is going down the right-hand side. He's made his way into the area, and I was pretty sure El Morsi was just going to kick him then, but fortunately he didn't. So that's fine. I feel really, really static because I've lost my arms. So on my chair, that is, my arms are still here. I don't know what to do with myself. That's why I'm just sat here like an old lady at a bus stop. Like when your nan comes round and she feels awkward. Anyway, Sol's going down the right-hand side. Oh, see, he's been kicked in the area. And the ref's ball, he's not, is it? Ah, ref. It was definitely a pen. Just shy of 15 in. Throwing for us on our right-hand side. Watkin Jones puts it to Sol. Sol back to Key. Key all the way out on the left side to El Morsi. Oh, and he has a shot, and their goalie's cocked it up. Because his name's Cox. Singular. Cock. No. Alright, I'll stop. Key, look at this ball. Look at that. Box to box mid. Not ball to ball mid. What's wrong with me? It's because my hands are still. I need to get all my awkwardness out through my mouth. Free kick for us. Right hand side. Peak, Taylor, pull, goal. Pretty simple. I don't know what to say. Good ball in. Taylor wins his header, nods it on. Paul loses his man at the back post. He's a complete fish. Look at their 25. Paul, here he is the last but one man. This guy just completely loses him. Get in the bin. It's 2-0. It's too easy. We've just passed the half-hour mark. Stevenson puts it to Peak. Key. Ambitious ball through to Kamara there, to be honest. It's smashed back forward to them, and Eze's on it. Puts it back to Sherwan? Not a clue. Ryan, Harrington, back to their centre-backs. It's quite negative play from them, but a hopeful launch has put them right in our third. And then a pretty poor shot has gone 16 yards wide. We're storming towards half-time now. And there's been a highlight for them. Their goalies boshed it forward towards our left back. The defender wins the header. It's picked up by Saidi for them in the middle. Van Rouge, I think that fella's name is. Brilliant. He's got the ball for them. I've just realised how narrow their pitch is. There's like literally no runoff in these areas. It also looks narrower on the one side, which is weird. But no, we're all doing well. We're all playing well, and everyone's good of fitness, which definitely isn't a term. It's a free kick for them, quite deep. It's not. It's on the halfway line. Robinson's got it. He puts the ball through to Shoan. Good ball through to Eze. And he's kicked it wide. That isn't troubling the goalkeeper. You're perfectly right. Because it was naff. I was going to say another word then. Decided against it. Van Ruiz for them had the ball. By the time I've said it, he's going to lose the ball because it takes me about 10 minutes to say the fella's name. Sol's heading in the... Oh, okay. We're at the hour mark. We're going to make those substitutions. El Morsi can come out for Clark. Wilson can come in for Kamara. And we'll leave again that third sub. We'll just freshen up that whole left-hand side. About 15 minutes left. We haven't had anything further. The only thing we do have is if I move myself. You can see Willems and Williams here. I thought it was the same person. That was it. That was the end of my noting for that. But it seems that it's just going to take all the way through to full time, which is fine. I'm happy with that. We'll go to the dressing room. We'll tell them they did well. And we'll see where we're coming back next episode for the next round of the FA Cup. It's at the very start of the transfer window, so I doubt I'll have any transfers to update you on at that point. But we'll do that game along with probably the Mansfield game, which will be the one after. And just before I let you go, we're back in the black. Have a bit of that. 18k, just little cheeky 18 grand in our pocket. Happy days. And I want you back for the next episode because you're loving it as much as I am. Our best rated player is our goalkeeper, which I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm pretty sure that's bad, but it's fine. We're happy for him at least. But if you have enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, all that goodness. And thank you very much for your time.